Hey, you got Chico here. It's the end of the week of July 21st to 25th. We had a jam packed week of trading, and we look at the spreadsheet here. What happened? Let's go back and review what happened this week. We're doing our weekly recap for July 21st to 25th. First of all, we opened this week waiting for tech earnings to roll in, or at least the stocks that we were interested in playing. We decided to just make a play on Palantir and Shopify. They had a recent hot run in the previous week where we also made money off them, and we continue to make money off them. On the 21st, which is Monday, we sold two contracts for Palantir, as you can see here, for $1.46. Shopify, one contract at $1.06. And next day, they take a dip, and 24 hours later, we're making money on it, right? 44 cents, and we buy it back, and 32 cents. That leads us to a profit of $204.74. So then we move into Google, because Google was reporting after the bell on Wednesday, and Google, it was either Google or Tesla. Tesla I wasn't sure of, so I decided to go with Google because Tesla could have had had some kind of update with Austin and the robo taxis or something like that to lift them up, but unfortunately not. In reality, their quarter was, they missed earnings, which I don't think is the biggest factor, but there was really no news moving the stock up. And for Google, they had a great quarter. AI did well. They continued to grow the AI, and I think the capex also surged. So capex means they have to spend more money on capital equipment, and maybe the earnings, their performance was baked in, and also the capex was a little bit unexpected. So they went up a little bit. It was a little bit sideways, and but it was good for us. It didn't go into the money, so quickly we made a profit from the two contracts that we sold at $1.23. Next day we bought it out at 17 cents to make a profit of $2.12. And we did that so we can move on to another play. I mean, maybe we could have let it decay a little bit more, but no, I wanted to close that out so I can make another play. And we did. We made for Intel 10 contracts. Now we could probably done 20 contracts, but just in case they had something, they're beaten down stock, and they're trying to make a comeback story. So I didn't really want to push it so hard with Intel. I just did about 50% of what we could afford. We could have done more, but no, we did about 10 contracts, 21 cents, $210 on the table, and after the bell, their comeback story was terrible, and foundry business being pushed out, and more workforce cuts. They're kind of dying, and Wall Street just beating them down hard. I mean, they fell from 24 points to 20 and change. That's really hard, That's a nosedive almost. And so, but that was good for us. We basically made $200 within a short amount of time. And so then it was Friday here. Oh, sorry, I got the date wrong here. So it should be 7:25 here on the last row for Broadcom Avadgo. Yeah, okay, so it was one contract, 27 cents. It was expiring on the same day contract. It wasn't a lot of money, but hey, it was a scrape. I felt comfortable scraping for it, and sure enough, so that contract for 27 cents went into expiration, stayed out of the money, $27. All right, not a monster amount, but hey, every little bit it adds up. And when I feel comfortable about doing something, I try to, even though it's a small payout in this case, for percentage wise, for the amount of time that it takes to for the contract it's a 0 day contract, right? So I mean that is what it's worth, and it's a decent payout if you consider all those factors. And let's not just look at it 27 cents for one contract, okay? So $27. Anyways, throughout the whole week, 5 for 5. I mean, that's pretty intense for me to do a trade so frequently throughout the week, for anybody, in fact, I think. And we went 5 for 5, so $717. Previously, 423, and before that 460. So 3 weeks we're flawless basically on our trades. The first week we were kind of Carvana got into the money on us, and yeah, it was kind of close to break even, a little bit lost there to minus $47. So yeah, we're doing really good this month, I would say, and yeah, we have one more week here. I mean, it's a partial week. We'll clock it in the last week after this with the remaining days as part of July, and as we go into August. And earnings season's always exciting. You know, there's a big fish out there to fry, and hopefully we do the frying. Okay, so yeah, continue to stay tuned with Chico here. Hopefully you're all picking up, you know, things that we're doing here, and that you can take with you and practice and see good results yourself, and that you're making money. Because I want everybody to make money. You, me, my friends, family, everybody. I know a lot of people don't want to touch this stuff. It's very intimidating. I get it. But like I try to encourage everybody, take small steps, familiarize yourself with investing, buying, selling, or car options in this case, and you'll get there, you know. But if you're scared and you never take that step, then yeah, it's kind of like you're missing out. But some people are comfortable with that. They say, hey, if I don't take any risk, then I have nothing to lose. I don't know about that. I think you're missing out. You've got something to lose, you know, if you got it in you. Like we tell young children, you should try it, you know. And there's always like fictitious, like you can use fictitious money. We got all these cool tools these days to simulate the trades without using real money. You might as well take advantage of it. All right, I'll leave it at this. All right, and catch you next episode. Please like if you do, and I wish you a good weekend.